What if I told you buying a stolen phone in Kenya could land you in prison for 14 years of hard labor? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover why ignorance is no defense and how a simple purchase can destroy your life. Meet Mohammed Hamisi, a master of ceremonies in Nairobi. In 2017, a friend offered him a deal: an iPhone, a smartwatch, and a speaker for a 20,000 shilling loan. He agreed, kept the items, and didn't think twice. But here's the twist: 3 months later, his own phone broke. He popped his SIM card into that iPhone, and that single act triggered a nightmare. Within 1 hour, a Subaru pulled up. He was arrested. The men showed him his photo and accused him of being a criminal. This wasn't a mistake. Under Kenyan law, buying stolen goods makes you just as guilty as the thief. OCPD Nicholas Chalulot has been clear. He says, to those purchasing these stolen phones, there is no difference between you and the thief. The Directorate of Criminal Investigations is cracking down, arresting suspects with phones stolen from shops and individuals planning to sell them locally and across borders. And then, something shocking happened. The law itself strips away your defense. Section 322 of the Penal Code states that handling stolen property is a felony. The punishment: imprisonment with hard labor for up to 14 years. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Section 4 of the law explicitly says ignorance is no defense. It doesn't matter if you didn't know the phone was stolen. The prosecution doesn't need to prove you knew. They just need to show you had the goods. For Mohammed, his world collapsed. He was thrown into the system. And imprisonment with hard labor in Kenya is exactly what it sounds like. The Commissioner of Prisons decides your fate. You could be making furniture in a carpentry shop. You could be tailoring uniforms. You could be doing metal work, making license plates, construction, farming, or even making soap. These aren't hobbies. This is mandatory labor. And the pay? According to the Kenya Prisons Standing Orders from 1979, you earn between 10 and 20 cents per day. That's not a wage, that's a token. For 14 years. This is the reality for anyone convicted. The DCI shares photos of suspects holding boards charged with handling stolen property. The message is brutal and clear. But if the buyer is a criminal, what does that mean for the massive second-hand phone market in Kenya? Some say this is tough justice needed to crush theft rings. Others say it traps ordinary people who just wanted a cheap deal. The tension is real. The police are making arrests, leading from thieves to the buyers. And the law offers no mercy, no loophole. So we're left with an unanswered question. In the fight against crime, is punishing the buyer with 14 years of hard labor the right solution? Or does it create more victims? Do you think this law is too harsh, or is it necessary to stop phone theft? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that affects your life.